Hello, Jalasi, bonjour. Province House National Historic Site is currently undergoing an extensive conservation project. Built more than 175 years ago, Province House is a complex building. The conservation project presents a unique challenge of rehabilitating the structure while respecting its heritage character-defining elements. RJW Stonemasons Limited arrived at the site in January 2019 to begin preparations for the masonry work. Before proceeding with the overall repairs to the stone walls of Province House, the architects, masons, and masonry conservators worked together on site to assess conditions and decide upon final remedial measures.
We decided to kind of do an in-situ repair, so replace stones as they needed to, fix walls as we needed to. Often once you start to get into a renovation, it's the same as if you do a renovation at home. Once you take the drywall away and you see what's in the walls, you don't know what you're going to uncover. The southeast side of the building, there was a lot of movement in the walls over the years. They've had a lot of water coming in the walls, so there was a lot of separation from the outer skin to the inner skin. Over the years, the thought process, that's kind of opened the walls up, so it made that wall really unsafe. We took down the wall from the cornerstones all the way down to course 16, which is kind of the top of the first floor, the ground floor. So all that was rebuilt.
I love this north side. The need to replace a great deal of stones was not necessary at all. So there's a lot more that represents an old building that has not been worked upon and changed up and so on this north side. So it's a very special elevation for a historic building indeed. Conservation is all about trying to keep what you can of the original, working with it, repairing it where we can. That said, we have literally thousands of repairs in this building, and when you walk along here, you would be hard-pressed to see some of those repairs, and that's a huge compliment to the quality of the masons and conservation technicians that we have here doing that work.
A quarry in Pictou, Nova Scotia, provided the original exterior stones for the building. This quarry was exhausted many decades ago, but fortunately, a nearby quarry in Wallace, Nova Scotia has been able to provide a very similar stone for the project.
It's a very, very close cousin, both geologically and its composition. It's a cleaner stone. It's got a higher quartz, there's a better compaction about it, and many things contribute to it as being really one of the finest sandstones, certainly within Canada, if not North America.
The final exterior stone was replaced on February 28, 2022, on the south-facing portion of the keystone on the south portico, marking years-long intensive work to replace approximately 1,300 exterior stones and to repair approximately 3,800 exterior stones. Over time, the new exterior stones will weather and blend in with the original stones. In many ways, the varied look of the facade created by this mix of old and new is a beautiful representation of culture and heritage, a blend of old views and new ones, past, present, and future.
There was a lot of work to be done here, so it may have took a little longer than what we anticipated, but the end result will be worth every hour that we've spent on it.
Thank you, Walalio. Merci for taking this time to watch the video about the exterior masonry work. Stay tuned for future videos highlighting other elements of the conservation project. For more information or for up-to-date conservation details, visit our website.